Good evening, solar YouTubers. Today is Monday, May 4th of 2026. So it's the saying of May the 4th be with you. That's hilarious. There's the star of the show. Let's see if she's in a kissy mood. You in a kissy mood? Yeah, she's kissing on you guys. Man, I got lazy. I didn't take my solar panel in. So I did charge today. So let me step outside and do this. It's better. It was rainy, pretty much really cloudy and rainy all day. It's cleared up quite a bit. So my solar didn't get charged up all the way. Top box is at 98, and the bottom box is at 96. And I've only charged. We're always stupid. Only 400 watts today, and that was just pretty much from probably about 3 or 4 on. So it is. I got my new cables today. Don't like these cables. They're hard like this, and they're really hard to bend. I wouldn't pay attention to what I was buying. I want to buy these here, but I didn't pay attention. So got these. You got one negative, one positive, and there's nothing wrong with them. That's what it is there. It's just there's nothing wrong with these. I like it. I like the cable to be really pliable. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I got that for that. That's a 50 foot, I believe. And so I'm gonna get the bifacial solar panels. I'm putting that there. 400 watt. It's 400 in. Was a 45 watts or something like that. Comes out to 890. I'm putting them out there, and yeah. So I got sun right there all day long. Now, at the beginning in the morning, I might have issues with. Yeah, I'm recording. Make sure I'm recording. Now in the morning, I might have issues with wires and stuff, but it ain't gonna be too bad. But I'm sticking out there all day, and they're 50 pounds a piece with the bracket. Nobody's gonna mess with them. So what I'm more likely going to do is buy me another cable and another lock. And what's more likely I'm gonna happen is get me a cinder block. And I stick them out there. I can pull the chain them up and have it go through a cinder block and lock it, and nobody's gonna come out there and grab and take off with it. They're not going to anyway, but I just want to make sure be safe that way. Yeah. And I'm really thinking about putting them on the roof. Let me go down here and show you what I'm talking about. I'm really thinking about putting them back on the roof. They're going to be flat, but I think I can get them. Okay, I need to come to the Jeep anyway. Did I lock it up? I locked it up. So that's sun right there on that little roof right there. And that has a little bit more angle. I could probably put it on that roof, stick it farther back. And you ain't gonna see it from the ground. And have the wires like I did before go down to the gutter and come straight down. Yeah, hopefully. Can I crawl in and get I have some snacks. I unlock this. It's all locked up. Right there they are. See them? Snacks right there. I don't have my keys on me. And I'm not gonna crawl. Let's see here. Let's see if I can't These locks are hard to, no, I can't, so not gonna try. Oh well. I might come back out here a little bit later. But yeah, I don't know if I want to put them up here on the roof or not. Really don't know yet. Right there would be perfect. I get sun all day long, sun in the morning, sun all day long. They're going to be 53 pounds a piece. I got to haul them up on a ladder. And I really don't know if I can. I don't know, because that angle is about a 7-degree angle right there. And so if I do that and get me a 1x2 really similar to this here, okay, and then I'm going to put on those panels, I might just stick them out there. They'd be out there all day long. I just got to bring them in and out every day. Actually, I'm cleaning out the stairs below. I can use it, just walk them over and put them underneath the stairs and lock it up. I'm gonna put this bracket on. So what I'm gonna do is not have, can I do that though? No, I can't. That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So what I can do is take this off. Yeah, that's what I can do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do this here like this down there. Then take that board and drill a hole in the board and mount this to that 1x2 so it'll be, you know, long. And then when it's sitting on the roof, the board's going to extend out. And then I can put sandbags on it or something heavy, because I can't mount it to the roof. It cannot be physically mounted. So, yeah, I really don't know how I'm going to do the solar yet. I might just leave it out there all day long and just chain it together on a cinder block. Can't put it on the concrete because people park there. Even if I take one of my vehicles and move, I can't use that. The only real estate I have most of the day is right there. Yeah, so that's where I got it, because down here I'm out of sun right here, so it's gonna have to go out there all day long. Then I gotta worry about when he's cut the grass, you know. I mean, it's just don't have a good solar setup right now. Yeah, just he really doesn't want them on the roof because he's worried about tax. They raise the property. You know, she's kissing on you. Raise the property value and then insurance and all that crap. But they're not physically mounted. And then there's nothing. Your property taxes can't go up. Your insurance ain't gonna say nothing because it's just this little system here. I don't know why it does that. Yeah, if I move too fast, it shuts off my video. I now noticed that. So I have a little charging issue, and I can't move. Okay, I just can't get up and move. I don't have money saved up to move. You know, and then you have to worry about first month's, last month's deposit. You know, for me to move somewhere, I at least need $1,500, and I don't have that. And I just don't have that kind of money to move, for one. And for two, most people now do background checks, they do credit checks, and stuff like that. And all depends how strict they are, because you know nowadays the landlords are really strict on who they rent for. You know, who they rent to. We even got jobs now that run credit checks and stuff like that. I'm like, what? So it all depends on how that goes. That's why I just don't have money to move. I just don't have that money. So that's why I'm really trying to get a slip-in camper so I can just move out there, tough it out for a year maybe, take that money and just keep upgrading the vehicle, or eventually the next step I want from this is one of two ways. The next step, what I really want is a utility bed on that truck. So it has all the drawers and stuff on all sides. So I have storage room. And then I can put the slip-in camper on that and not have to worry about, I can have one, normally at the end of the bed you have up and down bays. So one could be water and the other could be waste or something to that extent. But all I need is a bathroom. A slip-in camper, the bathroom, the bed to sleep in, and a small little counter to cook on. Because I won't have propane. I won't use propane. And for heat, I'll use probably a diesel heater. They're much more cheaper and easier to run. Or just get a propane heater, one or two. I'm not for sure. But I won't cook with propane. I won't use propane on coolers, because I got these two coolers sitting in here, and these two are more than enough of what I need to do. And they don't draw hardly anything. So yeah, she's wanting to drink. So I got the book. That's how I fill up my washer and dryer. Yep. Well, it's not a dryer. It's a washer and spinner, and it spins it pretty good. So they're pretty much just damp. You just stick them outside. So weather-wise, we are here in the Midwest. I am on radar, so there's not a whole lot going on. I'm down here, but there are storms popping up here around just south of Chicago, Juliet, and South Bend. These lines are popping up. There is a peak tornado density, and there's not really a whole lot there. They're not really expecting a whole lot. But these lines of storms are going to the west, this way. And my daughter lives, my oldest one just moved, she lives just south of Covert, right in this area. There's a little town down in here. So she might be getting hit again with storms. She's been up there for a month, and like every week or every other day or something is always getting hit with storms. I'm pissed because we don't get storms out here. Not really. So that's about it. So when I do get the solar panels, I think I just might go ahead and haul them up there on the roof. Because I got those mats, lay the mats down. I can get the wood across there, mount it to the bracket so it's off the ground a little bit. So there is some sun, like the bifacial. So there is some sun there. Oh, and well, what will more likely happen, I'm just now thought about this. So in the mornings when I leave for work, it can sit down here. I got plenty of sun down here. They're out of the way for the driveway. They can't sit down here. There's nobody living up there right now. It's all gutted. It's a mess in there. So I can set everything down there. And then when I get home from work, after they're done working, when the maintenance guy's already left for the day, so around 4 o'clock-ish, 5, between 3 and 5, he's done with his job. And then I can pick up my panels, and then I can walk him out there and sit him on the ground, because I'll be home, and tie him up out there real quick. Because right now, the grass needs cut, so I don't know when he's gonna cut the grass. I just don't know, so can't really put the panels out there. He needs to cut the grass, and then my panels are in the way, and he's gonna whatever. So I can set these. So then when I set them out there, I can face them west. So instead of facing them south. That's what I do. That's what I do with my 200 watt panel in the morning times. If I'm like on the weekends, they're not using. So I stick it out there facing dead east. And then in the afternoon, I turn it facing south, put it back up here. And then in the afternoon area, you know, I stick it up there and have it facing west. Just like a while ago when I came home, the maintenance guy was already gone, so there are no vehicles coming in and out of this door down here. So I had my panel clear up there, facing west, had it tied off to the post, and it almost charged up everything. She's gonna be nosy kitty. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, just set them up here for now. I really want to use the roof, but they're 50 pounds a piece and they're big. Hey, get up here. What do you think you're doing? So they're 50 pounds a piece. Sorry about that. She's misbehaving. I don't know why she jumped down there. She knows better. They're 50 pounds a piece, and getting them up there on the roof, they're bulky, and yeah. So I got these panels up there. I got these up there by myself. They wasn't too bad to get up there. Just have my hand here, held onto it, picked it up, and these are the 100 watt EcoWorking. Great panels. I have no issues with those. All right, well, I'm going to go. Enough talking for now. I got some video games to play and some videos to watch. Right now I'm watching the Off-Grid Basement guy. Off-Grid, he's showing us how to make a solar setup. All right, guys, so if you're in northern Indiana, northern Illinois, Chicagoland, you got storms coming up, so just be careful.